Hello everybody, my name is KingStix. This video might come as a shock to a lot of you, especially since I haven't really uploaded much Jax content in general, and I certainly haven't put out a Jax support video. I've been avoiding showing you guys Jax support because it's my dirty little secret. No, but seriously, it does have some strong points. I want to go over why I think Jax support is a viable support, and you really should give it some credit. First off, Jax's E counter strike is absolutely amazing. It makes you immune to auto attacks for 2 whole seconds. That means that the enemy ADC won't be able to hurt you for 2 seconds, and if you use it properly, you'll stun them, which will add another second to where they can't hit you. Not to mention, since it is an AoE stun, you can hit both enemy ADC and support at the same time if you play it right. This is a massive advantage in lane, and overall, this ability single-handedly makes Jax support a viable support in my opinion. Before I get into the reasons of why Jax isn't a good support, I'm going to show you how to do it. When you're playing Jax support and you're playing against 2 ranged enemies in the bot lane, so the ADC and a ranged support, you're going to have to play a little bit more passive and go in whenever your cooldowns are up or you find a good opportunity. I know Janna already started her E, her shield, so now she's going to hit me with her Zephyr, so now I know she doesn't have Tornado. My E and Q are up, I go on her, I know she can't knock me up, I activate E, flash with her, stun, auto. And you saw that massive burst that I did, even though I was at 3rd health, they couldn't kill me because I couldn't take damage whenever my E was up. Sivir and Janna were both trying to hit me, but they couldn't do any damage. That's the beauty of Jax support. Since you block all auto attacks, that means in most situations you're going to be blocking over 80% of their damage since the AD carry can't hit you. You can also bait out a lot of situations because they'll think that they're going to kill you or that you're about to die and you just press your E and you don't die. Another great thing about Jax support is he counters the crap out of tank enemy supports, especially ones that have empowered auto attacks. Like Blitzcrank can't knock you up whenever you press your E, so you can bait out his knockup right when he goes to use it. You press your E and you can't do anything. Leona can't stun you with her Q because right when she goes to do it, you press E and it does nothing. You don't take the damage or the stun, which is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of other examples of this with other melee supports and ADCs in general where they can't actually hit you with it. For example, if Vayne tumbles and hits you with a Q, it won't actually do any damage to you because you'll block it with your E. If you're against a ranged enemy support, I suggest getting a Doran Shield so it'll take a lot less poke damage. Otherwise, you can just start building for your normal items, which would be your Sight Stone or finishing your support item. Jax is a great roamer because of his Q-E combo. You can do a lot of damage to enemy teams in the early game with your roam, so try to move with your jungler and gank mid lane. On Jax, you're going to be surprisingly tanky, especially if you get the Doran Shield. Here, I don't know why Shyvana took the first attack. I could have took like 7 turret strikes and not have died here. I have so much HP. I'm not too afraid about taking damage because if they turn on me, I can just press my E. Here I do it. They don't really do any damage. Sivir blows her spell shield, and I know my E has a lower cooldown than her spell shield. So whenever my E is about to come back up, I'll just go back in on her. I jump, hit her, hit Janna, trying to let MF do damage. My E's about to be up so I can bait them. I exhaust, throw down my E, get it off a double stun since they're baited trying to kill me, stay on Janna, and we do pick up a double kill. I was playing that sloppy on purpose initially because I knew MF had ult and Janna didn't have ult yet. I was trying to bait them and they keep trying to kill me, but since my E, I'm maxing it, it's on such a low cooldown, I can use it several times in a fight with ease, and there's not much they can do about it. What I will say is you want to avoid picking Jax into enemy mage supports like Bran, because they will do lots of damage to you and your E won't really mitigate much damage. It's only 20% of AoE spells, so that's not enough. Try to pick it against classic tank supports. Janna is a pretty hard counter to Jax support. I just really wanted to play Jax support because I remembered that he's really strong, so I went ahead and did it anyways. Getting boots of mobility is a really good item on Jax. Think of yourself like a baby Alistar. You're really quick and have an AoE stun. Walk up to them with my E on, take no damage. I jumped to Janna for the stun because I knew Sivir was going to spell shield anyways. Do your best to stay on the enemies, keeping up your auto attacks. Once you're at level 6, your autos will be doing loads and loads of damage. My E's coming back up. I jump on her, auto attack. If Kayn did not come here, I would have easily killed Sivir since my E was up. But Kayn did lots of damage to me, and he also pushed off MF from the fight. Whenever you play Jax support, it's important to remember that you're like a baby Alistar. You don't have that much burst, and enemies will a lot of times try to bait you into trying to kill them, and you'll end up killing yourself. So don't let enemies bait you whenever they're low on HP and they're under a turret. If you don't have your damage items yet on Jax support, don't try to kill them. You'll probably just end up killing yourself. This is especially true when the person you're trying to kill isn't auto attack reliant. For example, Kane, most of his damage isn't off auto attacks, same with the Lux. So in that situation, it was a very bad move on my part since my E doesn't even mitigate their damage. It's pretty much a downhill spiral from here. As you can tell, the enemy comp is very powerful. They have Janna, who is supposed to be permaban right now. If you're playing in high elo especially, I know for a fact Janna is permaban. She's absolutely busted. The enemy comp is not a very good composition for me to pick Jax against. People with hard CC like Lux counter Jax really hard. Jax support is ideal versus full AD comps. Full AD comps tend to have mostly auto attacks, and like I said, pick them against tank enemy support since you can usually out tank them and block their stuns. Alright guys, it's time for me to rate Jax. Obviously there are better supports out there like Janna, who's supposed to be permaban. If you do pick Jax against a full AD comp or mostly auto attack based comp, Jax support is a very dangerous weapon. Once again, try to pick him against enemy tank supports who have a stun auto attack like Blitzcrank or Leona. He counters them pretty hard as well. That's all I have to say about Jax. Overall, he is a decent support. If this video gets a lot of likes, I'll probably do a Jax unranked to diamond series in the 100 games or less. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I genuinely do enjoy Jax support. Overall, you do need to know how to position as a melee support. If you have a lot of problems with positioning, Jax support probably isn't for you, but if you play a lot of Alistar, Blitzcrank, and Thresh, you could probably pick him up pretty quick. Alright, and that is going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out immensely, and I'll catch you guys next video.